All right, we're going to do the first connection to the S7 PLCs with TIA Portal. There'll be a second part that'll show getting online with an existing project. This first example we'll do in V20. It's not any different in 21. Gotta bring it off my second screen here. There we go. Every computer will have its own loadout of communication cards. So first thing we gotta do is actually find what card you've plugged in. Alrighty, so I'm gonna find my Ethernet here, which is a plugged in USB Ethernet. I'm gonna ask it to do a scan. This will find anything that's will speak Profinet. The devices do not have to be in your subnet to find them. If I try to go online with that, it says, hey, you haven't been online with this, and ask for if you really want to go online with the security stuff that's been added. This processor has a password, so I'm going to put the password in. If your computer isn't on the same subnet, you'll only get the online and diagnostic selection here. I am on the same subnet, so I get a lot more information. But the one thing you always got to make sure is that you're on the right version of Portal. This one was programmed in V20, and I opened up V20, so I am on the right version of Portal to work with this unit. Now, in the second example, we're going to be in V21. Go through the same steps of finding the Ethernet card that I'm using. Now, most computers won't have this many things listed. It's just I have a lot of VMs and other devices that are linked. Again, I double click, find what's out there I can speak to. Once again, I'm gonna, I'll double check by double clicking the online diagnostics that I'm in the right version of Portal, because I happen to know I am. If I wasn't on the same subnet, then in Windows 11, you got to go through a couple of things here, like to set your network up for fixed IP, which they say as manual, and pick an IP address that's not used, and the standard submask of 255.255.255.0. And because I'm on the same subnet, you can see I have more than just the online and diagnostic choices. And the security question, this one doesn't have a password, so it's not going to ask me that. And here it's saying it's V21, and I opened up V21, so we're going to be able to move further. Now I can open the project. Now the project's listed. If it wasn't, you just hit the browse button and find wherever it's saved. If you transferred the project from another computer or whatever, it's wherever you saved the project is what you'll have to do the first time you go to work with it. And once you do that, it'll just show up in that default list. Now I had opened up the online diagnostics from the scan that's also available up in the project tree. When you open up a project, it does exactly the same thing. It just shows it in two different places. So it's just more convenient wherever you happen to be. If you're up there working with the PLC versus not. And again, I'd hit browse if this was not the right project. By default, it goes to where programs are saved by default. But again, most people save these in their own subdirectory, and you got to go find it, or you moved it over with a USB stick or something like that. And that's basically it. Once I'm got the project open, then I can go online and actually look at the code itself and try to diagnose any issues that I'm having. You want to have green. The safety administration is not having a green ball because I didn't set up a password yet, so it nags you. But all the program blocks and tag blocks should be green, which means the offline and online projects all match. If they don't, then you can upload it from the PLC, or if you make changes offline and you want to download it, when you download it, you'll get green balls.